Welcome to the quiz show with Julia and Devin.
And me.
The quiz show with Devin and Julia.
This is a show where we quiz our fun guests with fun little quizzes from all eras of pop culture. And, some of them are going to be weird and deranged. And then some of them are going to be like, what kind of dog are you? Which is kind of cool.
Totally cool.
So anyway, we have a wonderful guest with us today. He's a stand-up comic. You've seen him all over New York. And I'm going to say it, all over the country. Or maybe even international.
Here and there.
Okay. Everyone is Dan Yang.
What's up? It's funny because we were talking for a while before this, but then now it feels like I'm re-meeting you.
I know, and now it's like awkward.
Yeah.
No, it's
like,
not.
Okay. Well, what kind of dog would you be if you were a dog? Just be real.
Probably like I like Chihuahuas, but I think I would be like a French bulldog, like a fat one that's chills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Julia,
this is
what
what I
would you
wanted to
be?
talk about. Oh,
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted
French
to talk
bulldogs?
about Victor Wembanyama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I want to talk about Wemby. There was like someone that had posted on Twitter, like knockoff, or not knockoff, but like their own merch that they designed. And there was one that said Mom Donna Stan. And it had like Jalen Brunson on it and like Karl Anthony Towns. And it was awesome. And I genuinely was like, I truly might purchase this. And then there was another one that was of Wemby. He is the like
I'm
7
can
foot
you say
4.
something I understand?
He's the 7'4" player on the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
And his whole part of
What? He's
Can
not
I just say really
7'4"?
quick? It's before we started, Devin was talking about putting bets on the Knicks Spurs game, and now
I
I'm
don't
finding
know
out
any of
she
their
doesn't know
names.
who Victor Wembanyama is,
Well,
which
yes.
is very fascinating.
I don't know any of the players. I don't know any of the game. But what I do know is I need to pay my rent.
Yeah. It's like you're betting on Breaking Bad, but you don't know Walter White.
Well, I certainly do know Mr. Walt. But let me say that
Mr. Wall.
what happened for me was I was at a bar outside Blinky's, cursed,
Of course.
haunted.
Talked about Blinky's
And
last time.
this guy who I know to be a degenerate, but he stood up and said, "Oh my God, I just won $800." And I said,
Yeah.
"Doing what?" And that's how I started with this whole thing.
You can't trust a guy from Blinky's at all, but especially when it comes to sports betting.
Yeah. And
He
he was
probably
like,
worked for
I do this
DraftKings.
app. And I'm like, oh, the sad thing is when I worked in the journalism space, like I did. Okay. You can look it up on LinkedIn. I actually assisted on a shoot that was about like how corrupt DraftKings was. And I was like having to ask all these bros questions and getting them to sign releases to talk about how DraftKings is messed up. Never thought DraftKings would be a part of my own life, but I did just place several bets on it.
Wait, I'm surprised that my gambling didn't rub off on you earlier. I guess maybe I hadn't talked about it as much with you.
No, you weren't a guy standing up saying I won $800
Yeah.
and you're just doing small bets for $30.
Also, a guy standing
I want
up,
my life to change.
a guy standing up in a bar when I won $800 is like, that is a DraftKings ad. That's how they start.
It is, but I just like if I win $30, okay.
I want the record to show that the largest bet that I've ever won was before the Oscars. So my sports betting had started with the Oscars. You can bet on the Oscars on FanDuel, DraftKings, whatever, in New Jersey and some other states, but not in New York. So I
Drive
do
to
the
New
fun
Jersey.
thing where me and my friends, because the Oscars are usually around my birthday, we'll go into Jersey.
Oh my God, that's so
and
fun.
we like get Chili's or something. And this year we went to Outback. And I will place like $300 or $400 worth of bets. And it's just like my birthday gift
What
to
did you
myself.
win?
The money that I have remaining in my account that I win is the only amount I get to spend for the entire year until it's my birthday again, because I can't get addicted to sports gambling
Okay.
because that's not hot. But like
Oh.
sports gambling a little bit is like kind of hot, you know?
Okay. And wearing
Anyway.
your little Knicks cami.
I'm wearing my little Knicks coming from Depop, and I bet, like, I parlayed, I think like four teams. I think it was NBA. And there was a 100% profit boost that maxed out at $5 bets on FanDuel. So I bet $5 on that and I won $200.
That's how
What?
they get you, though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Parlays are a sucker's bet.
Yeah. Well,
What? That's what
That's
I
why
just
they
did
give
too.
you the coupons for them.
well, I would say that for them. Actually, I haven't even looked at what my FanDuel like. They're always like, you can look at how much money you've won and lost, and I never look at it because I don't want to know. That's not my business.
Not real.
I've done like $3 total bet, and it was like $1 on the score being the final score being 49-32, $1 on the final score being 22-12, $1 on the final score. It's like, I don't know.
I think there's a lot of ways to go about it, and there's no wrong way.
There's no wrong way to be.
Before all the apps were legal, I would bet like way back in the day using crypto on like a offshore website. But then it's like you're using a currency that in itself is a bet to bet on stuff.
Yeah.
And I was living 4D life there. That was fun.
Yeah.
Do you have Bitcoin?
Well, here's the thing. I was betting like what was like $50 in Bitcoin on whatever game. And now that would be like
Worth a lot.
thousands of dollars at least. Yeah. So, I just don't think about it.
Oh, okay. So you didn't retain or win any of it.
I think I probably, yeah.
No
well,
Bitcoin.
now it's back down. I didn't mean to bring up crypto. I'm not a crypto guy. I just had it as a means to gamble.
Real
I'm
Dan
a
Yang
gamble guy,
crypto
not
guy.
a crypto guy.
I have gotten into crypto too, which like that was ill-advised. But then I remember I was at this wedding and they're like, oh my God, like Bitcoin, this is years ago. They're like, the Bitcoin price is rising. And I had like purchased like $40 of Bitcoin. And I had $900 something in my account, cashed out.
Oh.
Could have been $900,000 by now.
Okay.
But at the
Okay.
time,
Don't think
maybe
about
I
it.
needed those $900.
Yeah. But I did want to go back to talking about Wemby because one of the really
Wemby.
awesome things that he did was train with the
Yeah, the monks.
monks
Yeah.
in China.
And he didn't do it as a bit. He was like genuine about it.
Genuine. There's like videos
Like
of
Bruce
him
Wayne.
really intensely doing
Yeah.
it. Which also for the listeners and the viewers, I'm Chinese, Dan is Chinese, Devin
I
maybe
am
spiritually
too.
Chinese.
No, I'm not.
The way
I'm
you're
not even
talking
spiritually.
about gambling and betting, I'm like, yeah, probably.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. One of my favorite quotes from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is Frank, Danny DeVito, being like, Asians love gambling.
It's objectively true. Yeah.
It's objectively true. Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe I have a little something.
yeah.
Maybe I have a little something beyond what 23andMe said was
Yeah.
80% Irish.
Oh. So Dan, are you rooting for any team in particular?
No, I like basketball, so I just
Yeah.
like watching as a observer.
Sure.
No, I don't really. I feel like because I'm in New York, I like being contrarian. I'm like, I do like Wemby. But if I was
Sure.
living in Texas right now, I'd be like, go Knicks.
No, totally.
Wait, so who's Wemby then? What team is he on?
He's
Spurs.
on the Spurs and he's like,
Okay.
He genuinely can possibly be like the best player ever.
Yeah.
Still time will tell. But
They call him the alien because he's so tall and gangly.
7'4" is really tall.
Yeah.
and he's got that dog in him, which a lot
Yeah.
of these guys don't necessarily have that. He went to the monks.
He went to the monks. Like, that's amazing. I'm actually rooting for him, but I didn't bet anything on the Spurs.
He's also
It's not
this.
too late.
You're right.
He's also this French guy who's just like very vocal about like showing emotion like publicly, and so he like cries a lot.
Yeah.
I love that.
Him being French is the most unlikable thing about him.
Totally.
Wait, what was I just going to say about... Oh, I liked the Last Dance documentary.
Mm.
That was about basketball.
My hot take is I always am like, I don't like their split timeline thing because they would do like, this is 6 years ago and this is, present day.
Right.
But then they would do the timeline jump when there was a 1 year difference. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yes, it was confusing with that.
Just tell a story beginning to end.
Totally.
This is not Tarantino.
Totally.
Yes.
No.
And
say
yeah.
that, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every I do. A lot of people bring up Last Dance and I'm like, I think it was just COVID.
Oh,
Because everyone was
sure.
at COVID haze.
There was a lot of stuff during COVID that was like, okay, also like, well, maybe Tiger King was that good, but a lot of things.
Schitt's Creek. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Schitt's Creek was so good." In retrospect, I don't think it was.
Wasn't that before COVID?
I think. Well, maybe. I feel like it was hitting its stride during COVID, though.
That's one of those shows I've never seen it, so
I
I
haven't
can't
either.
like give an opinion. But I feel like I don't respect people that like it
Totally.
for no reason.
That's fair.
Totally. I
yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
That's how I used to feel about Hacks. But then I was like, oh, of course you like Hacks. And then I watched all of it and I was like, yeah, it's really good, in my opinion.
I've never seen anything.
Oh,
That's not
well,
true.
let me suggest one thing to start. Survivor season 26.
I've tried Survivor. I don't know. I just can't do it.
Okay.
Dan, you've seen stuff. I follow you on Letterboxd.
I watch movies. I'm trying to be more of a movie
Have you
guy.
seen Obsession yet?
Yes. Here's the thing.
Your review on it was pretty funny. Let me
I
pull
thought
up.
it was good, but it's every movie that comes out, everyone's like, this is the greatest thing. It's
Yeah.
like, it was fine.
I just felt like
What was my review? Now I'm curious.
that's how I felt about Hokum. I was like, this is kind of fine in my opinion. And then Obsession, I was like, I'm actually shook. My only thing is that I felt like the Ari Aster like copycatting was a little too obvious.
Oh, from copycatting just in general, like stylistically?
Like I was just like, oh, I feel like you're trying to be so shocking because you think that's what Ari Aster would do.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought the girl in it was really good.
She was great.
And then, I don't know, anytime it's like teens hanging out, it's like, yeah, what's up, dickhead? It's like,
I know.
It just feels so
That's so true. That's so true.
Wait, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Backrooms. You saw
Backrooms, I
right?
saw. I actually didn't really. Here's the thing. Backrooms is one of those I'll see like the reviews, and everyone's either like, this is boring and mid, or they're like, this is genius and you don't understand. And I'm like, maybe I'm just an idiot that thought it was mid.
What did you say?
I thought it was mid.
Wait, really, guys? I'm supposed to see this on Thursday.
It's worth seeing.
It's fun. It's fun to watch in theaters, I would say.
Okay.
Dan wrote 2 stars. I guess rooms do be weird sometimes.
True.
So true.
I think I commented, but like, I think what impacted my viewing of Backrooms is for the last half, I had to piss so bad.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting there, like, and you mentally start tracking, like, all right, this is probably the third act.
Yeah.
They gotta
Yeah.
wrap it up soon.
Yeah. That's so real.
Totally.
I gave it 3.5 stars, and I
Pretty good.
said, of course, in Divorce Guy Purgatory, Skinny is so back.
Hmm.
Problematic.
What? Skinny is back?
In Divorce Guy Purgatory, it is.
Well, it's back everywhere. But
Well,
I'm saying,
yes.
is it in the movie to be skinny?
Well, it's not. You'll once you watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying.
I watched it. I don't really understand it.
Okay.
It
Oh,
feels
what it
fine.
is? It's a place that remembers things.
Yeah, I get the.
What?
Sometimes
Guys.
I feel like movies
sorry.
will like.
No, I'm just like, this sounds bad.
No, I think you'll like it. It
some
was
people
fun.
love it.
Okay.
It was fun.
Well, I'll be interested.
Some idiots.
Everyone
love it.
hated Wuthering Heights, and it was one of my favorite movies I've ever
I
seen.
haven't seen that.
Oh,
but-
really?
You didn't like it.
I haven't seen it.
We differ on a lot of things.
What's like a big movie?
One thing
you
about
guys,
us. Well, what do you do? You loved
La La Land.
you loved La
I
La
like
Land,
La La
and you
Land.
loved.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Wait, what else did you love? That
Forrest Gump.
I want to say Pluribus.
I do like Pluribus.
Ooh, that's you both saw it.
I hated Pluribus.
I'm somewhere between you guys.
okay.
I'm like, I like what it was going for, but it was kind of like, all right,
All right,
liked
I've
it.
had enough of these fake people that aren't even a real person.
yeah.
That's how I felt. It was like, why do I care what's happening with a fake person who's not real?
I just love a scenario.
Sure.
Okay.
I love like what happens if this.
So, but Survivor is these crazy scenarios where actual normal people are stranded on an island, and what are they going to do?
My thinking whenever I talk to Survivor heads, I'm always like, I would just go into Survivor and be completely random. Like I would be like,
You would be. I can already tell you would be amazing at it.
I would vote for. I'm like, look, we can gang up, however, but when it comes to voting, I'm going to flip a coin.
Wow.
So there's no.
You know, a coin flip
Oh.
was a huge player this year in the
Yeah.
50th.
That's why it seems
But
like a dumb shit.
I can tell you would be amazing because you're really hard to read, and people would want to
Mhm.
connect with you because of that. And I feel like you would not even care if people want to connect.
I
with
think
you
if you're around me for like a month on an island, I think I'd be pretty easy to read.
Oh, okay.
I want to be on Love Island.
Julia,
I want to be.
Yeah.
they wouldn't even know what to do. The intellectual,
I know.
the way you would run circles around them.
That's what I want to do.
You should go in like Love Island, Australia,
Oh,
because I feel like then American's exotic.
Oh.
totally.
Chinese is not exotic. No,
There's
there's
only
Chinese
been a
people
hand-
everywhere.
Oh, trust me, as you know, you probably do. Like I've seen almost all the Love Islands, and I keep tabs on the Asians. They never do well.
Well,
never
I
do
remember
well.
watching when before they had the US version, I was watching the UK version in my apartment with roommates at the time. And like, to be like, cancel me if you must, but like the first couple seasons of the UK, I was like, the women these guys are freaking out about.
I can't emphasize enough how little Love Island I've watched. I've watched like,
Oh, really?
but yeah, I have not watched a lot of
So
it
why do you want to go on it?
because I think from what I have seen of it, I think it would be fun to go on there just to be like,
hey,
yeah.
what do you?
but let me tell
what do
you
you know
this:
about?
the UK, like, my takeaway was like, we could
Oh.
slay the UK with these looks.
Oh,
I think
sure.
yeah, but I think the UK Love Island Look,
It
I'm not a big
attracts-
fan of the Brits, but they nail Love. I mean, they're the original Love Island, and
They do such a good
the
job.
accents really make it better.
It's so good. You have to watch the subtitles. But it's so
Proper
good.
fit.
Yeah, proper
Yeah.
fit.
It's like I'm a
And
plea for a
bird.
chat.
yes. Do you watch Traders?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I think you should go on Love Is Blind though.
No, it's because you're getting Uggo. It's
Yeah.
all weird Uggos.
I was gonna say it's all like really mid-looking people.
It's
or
all
Yeah.
Republicans too. All right,
Okay.
just don't go on anything and just be here.
I always thought they should put an ugly person on Love Island. Just see what happens. Just like a
Totally.
real Uggo.
But why would you want to be on Love Island where you have to literally be
naked the whole
outside
time.
24/7?
Yeah, no, I think it would be a true mental test in terms of me.
Oh my God, I
wearing
would
a
have
bikini
breakdown.
for too long. I already told myself that I'm going to Puerto Rico next week, and I was like, "Oh, so how my body looks in a bikini is actually none of my business."
It's
So
the
I've
Puerto
already
Rican's business.
it's a Puerto
yes.
Rican's business,
Yes.
and I've already made my peace with that.
Okay.
So I kind of want to go on it because I think it'd be a fun social experiment for me.
And you would get super famous because they'd be like, "Who's this normal person?"
Right.
Intellectually,
Yeah.
you are just 10 million times more stunning than all of them. You would be a bombshell, but you would be so smart that everyone online would be like,
I don't think
"She's
I'd be a
our."
You could be the biggest Love Island name that season. You'll get like a L'Oreal ad, and then that's
Yeah.
it.
No, exactly.
You could be the Gabby Windy of Love Island.
Who's that?
Oh, Robbie
Gabby
Hoffman.
Windy was on The Bachelor. She was like very real and normal and funny, and like she was the first funny person on The Bachelor.
She's like the Victor Wembanyama of The Bachelor.
I don't know.
She's like a standout or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
She's the only woman that's 7'4"
Yeah.
on The Bachelor.
She's literally that. No, she was amazing, and then she kind of got famous off that. Then she was The Bachelorette. Again, was really funny, but then she was like, "I'm actually gay," and now she's with Robbie Hoffman, and they're married. And now
Huh.
she's going to be in a TV show with like some big names.
Cool.
That could be
For
you.
her.
Okay,
Okay, quiz time.
All right.
so we're gonna
Yeah.
give you a quiz,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna guess the name of the quiz and the year of the quiz.
Yeah.
Do you buy these like magazines off eBay?
I do, or I buy a lot of PDFs off Etsy, but I just got this huge deal for these eBay ones. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought 10 Nintendo Powers for $100 the other day.
Whoa.
Like old Nintendo anyway.
Whoa.
I'm
I
trying to
love
brag.
eBay and Etsy. I'm always on there.
I have a bunch of like vintage Playboy magazines like from the 60s that I got in a estate sale.
But why don't they have
A
quizzes?
dead guy's Playboys.
I
No,
know.
genuinely. He had a
Yeah.
box of them.
Dusty Jizz.
Creepy.
Yeah.
They're haunted.
It was cool though. I like it. I like the vibe of dusty,
Dusty
creepy,
jizz.
haunted jizz.
Okay.
Okay.
This is where I'm gonna keep your score.
Okay.
All right.
Dan's
So
quiz.
I'm not going to tell you the title of the quiz.
Mhm.
But we're just going to go through it.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the first question. You just babysat from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
The children's mother returns, takes out her wallet and says, let's see, I owe you for 4 hours. You, A, point out politely that you believe she means 5 hours. B, accept payment for 4 hours because you hate to contradict her and you want her to ask you back. C, tell her that you will not be cheated out of the money you earned. D, nod, adding, I guess that's right, in a hesitant voice.
That's such a funny question because like there's only one real answer, which is like, oh, that's actually 5 hours. Like who would say any of the other things? That's crazy.
Sure, lady, it's 4 hours.
Yeah, just being a big bitch about it is one of the answers. And the other ones are like, oh, no, I'm scared.
I mean, I could see, well, for the most part, I think I try really, really hard to be polite. But I don't know. What if those kids were some pieces of fucking dog shit? You know?
yeah, I mean, I
What
guess
if
it
you were
depends on your
angry?
relationship with the mom too.
Yeah.
If she's, I don't know, but I feel like if you owed me $5, you give me 4, I'd be like, oh,
It's actually 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems like, am I crazy?
No,
Like, 'cause
No.
these magazines will
You're right.
have you feeling crazy, but
I
you're
wish.
not.
See, this is the problem with analog technology. If this was online, you could see what everyone else voted.
Totally.
Yeah, sometimes the vintage ones have been filled out, but I don't think this one was.
This one does.
Oh, you get ones
have
that people-
that's circled already.
Can I see
Oh.
what are the people in that own this circle?
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, you said
what
there's
was
ones that
their
are
answer?
circled?
Oh yeah, the person who previously owned this magazine had circled their answers.
Which was
Oh.
A.
Yeah.
They said they would politely
Same-
say
same
it's
as
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
That's a regular. Yeah.
Okay, normal.
Okay, the person who
So-
owned this magazine was normal.
They're the standard for
Yay!
normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So A, right?
A, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I need a new marker, I think.
2.
Oh, I'll use this one.
You don't like your date that much, but he did take you to a fancy restaurant. On the way home, he drives the car down a dark country road, pulls over, and then turns to kiss you. You, A, talk a mile a minute each time he leans toward you. B, push him away and demand that he drive you home immediately. C, kiss him back. You figure you sort of owe it to him.
Ah!
D, tell him that you enjoyed the evening but aren't ready to start a romance with him.
Man, that's quite a jump in a question. I think, knowing me, I would either do A, where I'm like, I would try to be like, change this topic or something, or D, where it's like the brutal honesty option, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like 16-year-olds back then would have handled that.
You know, back then, the fact that it was an option to just kiss, well, actually, no, I guess it's still an option now to kiss him back because you feel like you owe it to him.
Yeah, it seems like what back then, not that it's right, but I feel like that's what they would have done back then. But
Sure.
hey.
Okay, so.
I guess I would say, I mean, D is a mature thing, but I feel like I would panic and do A.
Talk a mile a minute each time he leans toward you. Okay.
What did they say
They wrote D.
They were a stronger woman than you.
Yeah, no, really. But you know, I think that is obviously the best answer.
This person's actually fake. They're only saying what they think the best
Exactly.
answer is.
But like, if you really put yourself there, I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I should say that, but instead I'd be like, oh,
I think I would.
Victor Wembanyama's crazy, huh? Like,
You would be like, Wembo? Who's that?
Wemby.
Wembo is better. I like Wembo though. Wembo is way better.
Okay.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay. I keep thinking literally the image that's been stuck in my head all day is the photo of Wemby in front of Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
What?
When you posted on your story, I took a screenshot and I was like, I need this framed.
In a weird way too, it's kind of like going to Germany and getting your photo taken in front of like Hitler, like getting your photo taken in front of Mao.
Yeah, no, except everyone in China is like, no, he was good.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone in Germany, I think, kind of is overcompensating. Sorry, I said it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I mean, or they're like trying to avoid the topic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's kind of the same as that question about.
Yes.
You know, I got beef with German people. They love to be like,
Damn.
Americans are too sensitive. And then they will say something so out of pocket. And I'm like, I don't think you ever have actually been confronted with the idea of being polite.
I'm going to say something that I'll probably edit out, but like, it's such an ugly language.
Isn't
it?
You're
like,
not
it's
wrong.
like, it's just so like harsh. And I'm like, ugh.
I feel like you're saying what everyone already is thinking.
Yeah, I don't think you have to edit that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's coming from us. And we know.
Frau, don't come for me.
Hey, like this video if you agree, or one in the chat or whatever.
Okay, next question. Your class had an impossible pop quiz in history this morning, and the teacher warned you not to tell her afternoon students, parentheses, they'd be taking the quiz too, and it would be graded on a curve. At
These
noon,
questions are really complicated.
They are.
Yeah,
A
that
lot of-
curve thing really changes it.
At noon, a girl with a locker near yours asks, how was history? You, A, pretend you didn't hear her and compliment her new haircut. B, say, you'll find out and quickly walk away. C, tell her
You'll
about
find out, bitch.
C, tell her about the quiz, and when she pleads for more information, whisper the questions to. D, say, not much fun, and change the subject.
Again, I think D would be the best answer, but I don't think I would do. First of all, that's on the teacher. Although I'm trying to remember how school works. Like, would that happen?
I'm going to be so serious. When I was an undergrad, oftentimes, if I was in the earlier section and I have friends in the later section, and they asked me
You
what was
trade
on an
answers and
exam,
shit.
I would call them immediately after the exam to try to regurgitate as much
Because
information
they
as
would
I
hook
could.
you up the other way around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I think that anyone that doesn't do that is a cop.
No, that's fair.
Oh.
The more that we talk about it, I think I would just tell her.
Sorry, did I skew your answer?
A little bit, but I think that's where I would have, if I had like a day to meditate on it, I think that's where I would have ended up.
I just think that is not very like of the people to gatekeep.
I also feel like a pop quiz, if I recall, they're never that big a chunk of your grade. So it's like whatever.
Sure. I had, so I have talked about this before, that I went to a high school that was 30% Asian and it was really competitive. I developed sleep paralysis during my time there. And I had a pre-calc teacher who was a really intense bald man that wore those shoes that were like, they were like grippy around the toes. Do you know what I mean? They were like the toe shoes. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Like 5
Grippy
around
the toes.
Yes.
Vibrams?
Is that what? I don't know.
They're
What
like
they're
the
called.
5-finger shoes?
Yes. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Those are the shoes that he wore. And he was really intense. And he was always one of those teachers that everyone was like, oh, he's strict, but he's fair and he's a good teacher. And I'm like, no. So actually, I feel scared in this environment. So I don't think this is a good teaching environment. Anyway, he would do this thing where you would come in, and you know how like the desks usually were like arranged in clusters. Sometimes you'd come into the classroom and you would see they were all separated. And then that's when you knew there'd be a pop quiz. And then what he would do is like take out the pop quiz, start in one corner of the room. And as soon as he put the pop quiz on your desk, you would start it. And then by the time he finished handing them out one by one to the last person, he would go back to the beginning and collect each one. So it was just like really like, why are we creating that kind of environment? It's never that serious.
I feel that way about teachers who would like make you have participation as part of your grade.
Yeah, you have to like ask a question just at.
Yeah.
Work is kind of like that though.
It's
like an office job.
unnecessary. What's the word people say? Something like it's
People
like
do be saying
it's illegal
words.
to be like intolerably cruel or something, or like
Oh, cruel and unusual punishment.
yes, it's cruel and unusual punishment.
People say that.
People say it's illegal.
I was
to be
thinking about desk
intolerably
clusters.
cruel.
That's the most stressful part. Is like if you change seats, and it's like
Yeah,
they're not by your boys or your crush. It's like I'm gonna kill myself.
No, that's so true. That's
that
so
is
true.
a really good point.
Yeah. And then you got me talking to some weirdo like he's my friend.
Oh, dude, being the shitty desk cluster,
Oh,
dude, what the fuck?
no, man. That is so fucked up too.
Yeah.
Jeez, Jesus. Okay. 4. Okay, so the answer was
Wait.
tell
Tell the
her about the
girl.
quiz. Oh yeah, tell her about the quiz. So
Well,
that
what
would've
did this
been C.
person say?
This person said D.
This
Say-
person thinks they're so smart.
No, this person is actually fake and full of
They
Is
it.
their
think-
name and address on the front of the cover?
Yes.
We
Oh
gotta
my god,
look-
it literally is.
We have to look them up later.
Wait,
Usually that shit.
Don't
Yeah.
say the date. Don't.
But wait, what city or what state?
Orlando.
No one from
Wait.
Orlando's that like that, dude.
Whoa.
It's a
It's a
Mrs.
Mrs.
Johnson. It's a Mrs.
Oh, it's
Johnson.
for the daughter. Yeah.
For the
tracks. Yeah,
Mrs. Johnson, CO for the daughter.
Okay. 4. A guy invites you to the movies and says, let's go to Superman 3. You hated both Superman and Superman 2. You, A, say, sounds good to me. B, ask, what else is playing? C, say, I will if you really want to. D, say, no, I absolutely can't stand comic book movies.
Now I feel like if I like the guy and it's early on, I would just go see it.
Totally.
I think you got to just do some shit like that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Julia recently was asked multiple times to go see the drama in theaters after saying multiple times she didn't want to go by a guy. Who was
Wait,
trying
you
to ask
told
her
him
out.
I don't want to see it. And he still was like,
Well, it got spoiled for me. So when he had asked me out initially, that's what
Yeah.
he had proposed. And then I was like, I got spoiled for me. Whatever.
he didn't propose a different movie.
Well, so then I proposed just like going to a bar and like playing pool. And then the second for the follow-up date, he was like, so do you want to go to see that movie? And I was like, I don't think it's playing in
why would you
theaters anymore.
Ask. Yeah, this was recent, by the way. It's like it's
Yeah.
already on VOD.
Like, I think it's not
Yeah.
even playing in theaters anymore. So anyway, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I think-
No, it's funny.
Yeah. No, I think it's
we were all
different.
dying laughing.
It's different watching a movie you know will suck that hasn't been spoiled versus a potentially good one that's been spoiled.
Totally.
Yeah.
At least the
totally.
shitty one can like. There's still some surprise, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so A, sounds good to me.
What did I got to know what Orlando said.
Orlando said B, ask what else is playing.
I don't like this person anymore.
They are really like, it's actually like they're probably an alien who is pretending to be human. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what a human would say.
Yeah.
They're that guy in the skin suit from Men in Black.
hmm
I love. Now that's a good movie.
That's a
That's a
good movie.
perfect movie.
That's a perfect movie. Okay.
Guggenheim.
I want to rewatch that soon. Okay. 5. You're cramming for tomorrow's French test when a long-winded friend
Wemby.
calls.
Being a teenager was so stressful. Just all these
I
questions.
know.
all this
Jesus.
fucking bullshit that you had to deal with. You're cramming for tomorrow's French test when a long-winded friend calls you. You, A, say, I just can't talk to you now. B, talk to her for nearly an hour. C, say, let's talk for 5 minutes and then I've got to get back to my studying. D, gasp. My mother is calling me. I've got to go.
That's so funny.
My mother's calling me.
Mother.
Man, I guess it depends on what they're calling about. If they're just calling a gab, I'd be like, I can't right now.
Yeah. Were you intense about, what kind of Asian were you in high school?
I don't know. I think I was like a stoner kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think?
I guess. I don't know. It's hard to
That's
think
such a
of like.
stoner kid way to respond to that. I guess.
I ran into one of my high school friends the other day. Like he was visiting. We just randomly reconnected, and we were talking about that. I think we were like the losers, but not like nerds. We were just kind of like on the outskirts of things.
Okay.
And we were cool with most of the different groups.
Totally.
But
You grew up in the Bay Area?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
your high school Asian heavy?
it was mostly white, and then a little bit of everything else.
Okay.
A lot of like Latino, Asian.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Did you were grades super important? Like, was it intense?
Oh yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
But the thing is, I always felt like high school because you're just in school and they were like, this is what's going to be on the test
Right.
over and over. And if you just like pay attention a little bit,
Yeah.
like you actually have to be kind of stupid to do bad in high school. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I
agree
did
with
well
that.
in high school, but bad in college.
Same. I did real bad in college because college, you got to like figure it out.
In
And you have to make things. You have
Yeah.
to make rules for yourself.
in high school, I tried to be really exceptional. And I think that it was really hard for me to be better than average. But then in college, I did really well. I did really well in college.
I was on academic probation in college. My
Me
first quarter.
too.
I graduated cum laude.
What
I
the-
got kicked out, honey.
Oh.
I'm between you guys. I barely got out, but
Dan is kind of the exact middle between me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Dev.
I feel like I often pick up people's like things that they talk like.
Mannerisms.
what does Julia do?
Tea. And also, what's the other one you do that I started doing? There's tea and I don't know, but there's definitely some stuff.
I feel like I'm always saying, say that.
Do you do
Say
this
that.
Not
thing? I just learned about
really.
this.
I
Yeah.
saw this on the Summer House reunion and I was like, oh, the way this is coming up in the Summer House reunion
Oh.
must mean emphasis to what that person
I did a
said.
commercial with Kyle Cook from Summer House. I never watched the show.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw that photo.
From what I could tell, he was a villain, but he's a
Wait.
very nice guy.
Okay, so this is where we struggle with him. I think he's a really nice guy too. Am I gonna get slashed for saying that? Yeah, but I think he's really nice.
Huh.
I went in blind on purpose. I didn't want to hear what anyone said about it. I mean, I talked to him for like 2 minutes, but we were doing a scene together, and I had to.
Wait, so what kind of ad was this?
It was for HubSpot, but also co-promoting his drink.
Loverboy.
What's his
Yes,
drink?
Loverboy, yeah.
Is that what is that? Alcohol?
I think-
or
I
don't
think
know.
it's an alcoholic. It's a hard tea. Loverboy is a
Oh.
hard tea. I think Kyle is an alcoholic. Like he suffers from the disease of alcoholism, and that's why people think he's mean. Is because it brings out the worst in him. But I think he's a good person who has a Jekyll and Hyde effect of drinking.
oh,
And I root for him, and I wish I didn't, but I do. Anyway,
huh?
what was the answer to 5?
I think your answer was I can talk for 5 minutes. but
No,
then
I
have
would
to
just
go
be like, I
study?
can't talk
Oh.
right now, but not in a bitch way. I
Oh.
would just be like, sorry, I'm studying.
Yeah, say I
was
just can't talk to you now,
Yeah, I
What's-
think that's fair.
What's that?
and that's A.
What did the
Okay,
Orlando said
you're doing a lot of A's.
C. Let's talk for 5 minutes, and then I gotta get
Damn,
back to my studying.
she might be a better person. That's like, yeah.
Whatever.
But I actually genuinely struggle with this question in life. Like, I would have to screen the call because if I answer, it's so hard for me to interrupt and be like, I actually like can't talk. Like someone
Yeah.
could talk to me for an hour and the whole time I'm just thinking, how do I get out? How do I get out? How do I get out? So I have to screen and then I end up avoiding people and then they get mad at me for like not responding to them. But I'm like, it's because I'm scared that I won't be able to say I have to go.
I kind of get where you're coming from, actually, but
I get that.
That's why I don't talk to anyone on the phone besides like my mom. Like chat on the phone.
I have friends from home
I
that
have
I
some
chat on
phone
the
chat
with.
friends,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
But
New York friends, I don't really have any that I would chat on the phone with.
you should call me.
Okay, I'll call you.
Give me a call.
Okay, Ange.
I'm Ann.
Okay.
Honey, give me a call.
6. A classmate who's borrowed money from you before but has never paid you back asks for a loan of a few quarters. Okay, now mind you,
Yeah.
think about what year this could be.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
could be a totally different time.
That's like a couple sodas back then.
Yeah.
Trumpflation
Mhm.
wasn't in effect. Let's just say that.
You A, say no and remind her that she still owes you several dollars. B, say, I don't have any extra money today. Sorry. C, hand her 75 cents. D, say, forget it and grimace so that she knows you can't believe she had the gall to ask.
Grimace.
Damn, I mean, C and D are crazy.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
That's what I tell homeless people.
I was just going to say, that's what I say to every single person who is clearly having a mental episode.
Okay, so that's B. Say, I don't have any extra money today. Sorry.
But then it does suck. 'Cause then the rest of the day you can't be seen spending money.
I know.
I guess so, but I think even if I did, I would be like, I dare you to call me out.
Or it's like, yeah, I have 75 cents, but I need to use it on
No, exactly.
this shit.
I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
What did Orlando say?
Orlando said the same, B.
Okay, good. That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Okay, 7.
Oh my God, long quiz.
A friend is returning a yellow sweater she borrowed, but there is a new chocolate stain on the front.
Ew.
that
That's
That
nasty.
actually
That is some
sucks.
nasty shit.
That
You,
sucks.
A, say, how dare you try to give back my sweater in this condition? B, ask her if she tried hand washing or dry cleaning the sweater. C, say thank you, pretending not to notice the stain. D, hold the sweater up in such a way that she knows you see the stain and hope that she volunteers an explanation.
So I'm thinking what I would do now, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? But I
Yeah.
would just take it and deal with it. So I don't know
Really?
what. I'm not going
Well,
to
what
give
are you
it
gonna
back. Be like,
do?
hey, wash it. Yeah, it's just easier for me
Well,
to wash it.
so my beef is like, I do think that we need more information here because if they did try to hand wash and or
Or if it's like ruined.
right, so if they
Mm.
tried to hand wash or dry clean or already attempted to, and clearly the stain has now been dried there after an attempt to clean it, then it's like, okay, you owe me this exact sweater.
Yeah, if it's ruined, that's different.
Yeah. I mean, a yellow sweater with a chocolate stain on the front. Also, that's crazy. How could you have gotten such a stain? I don't know. That feels crazy to get.
Yeah.
I do stain. I mean, I've stained since we've been doing this quiz. I got a little green spot.
Chocolate also gets everywhere.
Chocolate gets everywhere.
okay.
But I do think that if it was me who stained, and I have been someone who stained, I would immediately be like, can I buy you a new sweater?
For sure.
And you know
Yeah.
I'm in debt from my gambling, but I would go into more debt to buy the sweater because I would be like, that's
Yeah.
the right thing to do.
No, that's the
Yeah,
right thing to do. For sure.
I also just don't borrow or lend clothes out like that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That might be more of a girl thing.
I think
In
it
high
is.
school, it definitely was.
It definitely
for me,
was. I would have friends bring me shit like that morning and I would change into it in the
The
bathroom.
closest is for dudes, it's like
When you
every guy you
trade
know
jerseys.
every guy you know is in a rec basketball league.
Oh.
So sometimes you fill in on each other's teams and it's like, oh, I have to wear your extra jersey. And then after the game, you just give your sweaty jersey back to the guy. To
Wow.
And there's a chocolate stain on it.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
A white chocolate stain.
Oh.
I guess I would just be like, whichever one is, dude, what the fuck? But I just take care of it and just never lend them stuff again.
Yeah. You fool me once.
You get one strike.
It
yeah.
looks
Yeah.
like the one that might be closest to that is say thank you, pretending not to notice the stain.
No, but I wouldn't say thank you.
Oh, okay. There's
Mm.
also ask her if she tried hand washing or dry cleaning the sweater, or how dare you try to give back my sweater in this condition, or hold the sweater up in such a way that she knows you see the stain and hope that she volunteers an explanation.
I think that
Makes the
that
most
might
sense.
be the one. Yeah,
Is that D?
D.
that's
Yeah.
super passive aggressive, but it's the closest to what I would do.
Taking it and being
It's-
like,
Like,
huh,
huh, disgusting.
whoa, what is this? Poop? And
What?
then like
What did this person say? I'm
This-
so curious about this person.
Orlando, what'd you say?
Orlando said B, ask her if she tried hand washing or dry cleaning.
And
the
now
sweater.
that's the bitchiest answer I
That
could
is,
possibly
yeah.
imagine.
and that ultimately would have been what I would have asked.
Did you try hand washing my sweater?
Well, again, I want to know if the stain is dried on there.
Oh,
I want to
my-
know.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I also feel like if you're lending a sweater out, you're not lending out your like
Best sweater.
your top of the line.
I
stuff.
actually just bought a yellow sweater and it was expensive.
Yeah, so you're not lending that out.
I'm not lending that
anytime
out.
soon.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm
But
thinking
I am
about
probably
it.
going to get chocolate on it.
I am thinking about it in terms of how I feel about my clothes now, in which case I would be a cunt about it. Whatever. Back then, maybe not as much because everything was from Forever 21 and made of like
Totally.
paper.
Totally.
Okay.
Joyce Leslie.
You and a dozen others are on a committee to plan a class picnic.
Why is everything complicated? Go on.
Also, I would never be in that situation, but anyway.
Never.
I was an SGA. A meeting was scheduled for tomorrow at 4, but the chairperson suddenly wants to switch it to 3:15. You and she get along well, so she asks you to phone everyone about the time change.
No way.
You say, actually, I won't be home tonight, so I can't help you. B, start looking up numbers and plan an evening on the phone. C, say, I'll make a few calls, but let's divide the names.
I already know Orlando saying C. Go
Or
on.
D, declare you're the one who's changing the plans. You should be the one to make the phone calls.
Honestly, shit. Depending on the relationship, either A or D. I like D if you say it in a nice way. It's like, well, you're doing. I don't.
Yeah.
What was A? Just like, oh, I'm busy.
I can't.
yeah.
I'm busy.
I'd probably just do A.
Okay. Fair enough. This person said C. You were right.
I knew
Orlando
it
said
because
C.
they're going to be like, I actually have boundaries.
No, T.
Bitch.
Bitch. You fucking bitch. I would have been like, no, bitch. I have things to do tonight. And by that, I mean like watch Jersey Shore or Degrassi.
Oh.
Okay. Or crying about calculus. 9. Every time you and your buddy Jim get together after school. Oh shit.
Okay.
Friends of
Jim.
Jim, damn.
Every time you and your buddy Jim get together after school, you end up helping him wash his car or mow the lawn.
What the fuck?
Okay, sounds like the beginning
Everyone
of
in this school is insane.
That sounds like the beginning of a Stacey's Mom music video. Today he phones and invites you to keep him company while he builds a bookshelf.
I wouldn't do that
Is he
now.
an adult? Like,
Yeah.
go shopping at IKEA?
You, A, say, no, but if you're ever ready to do something fun outside your house, let me know.
Oh, so you like Jim? But you said friend Jim.
Yeah,
well,
buddy,
that's a call out. That's a call out.
buddy
though.
Jim. B, say, I'll be right over. After all, you know he enjoys being with you.
Oh, shit.
Okay. C, say, sorry, I'm busy right now. D, say something like, I'll help you under one condition, that afterward we go for ice cream and a walk.
Orlando is D. Know it.
What's the one? It's like I don't want to, or I'm busy.
I'm busy.
It's I think it's A. No, but if you're ever ready to do something fun outside the
Yeah,
house,
I'd
let me
probably
know.
do A.
Okay. Or C says, sorry, I'm busy right now.
Actually, I would do C.
Okay,
Just
C.
avoid. I'm gonna get it bad. All my answers are like I don't want. I'm busy. I'm just a
No.
lie.
I think you're going to be
I think you're gonna be the
surprised
most
with the
normal.
results. Okay, what
Um,
did Orlando say?
Orlando said D. You were right.
I know her better than she knows herself. I know her better than her mom, Mrs. Johnson, knows her. Okay.
Okay. Your elderly aunt has just shown you 3 family scrapbooks, and you're feeling restless as she opens the 4th.
Ugh.
You
Ben frickin' there.
That's like when someone shows you a video on their phone.
Oh,
Don't get me started on the fact that a woman has never once done that to me in my life. It's always a man
Oh.
doing that. It's always 3 minutes long. I have been on a fucking date where someone first date, someone pulled out headphones to share with me to watch a video of an interpretive dance of about Shia LaBeouf. 3 minutes long.
I had a
Whoa.
guy roommate that would always like show me videos, and I literally one day was like, "Hey man, I like you, but if you want to send me videos, just email them to me."
Yes.
Email
And I literally just have him just email me your videos.
Email
and
me
I'll
an
watch it.
attachment
Yeah.
of the Shia LaBeouf. Like
So funny.
I can't. Okay, go on.
Okay, here are the options. A, ask, who is this couple and how do you know them? B, say you'll be right back and make a fast exit. C, suggest that you go for a stroll and save the other albums for later. D, ask her, aren't your eyes getting tired? Ooh.
Those are all
Orlando
weird.
said C.
I think I would do C.
All yes.
I know
Yeah.
Orlando, I'm telling you.
Because all the other answers seem insane.
Yeah, low key. I think I have done B before, where I'm like, I'll be right back, and then I just
Yeah.
go
And
to the
just
other
dip.
room. And just go to the other room and then not come back. Because usually in those scenarios, there's like other people.
Okay, if
there.
there's other people around, I would do B.
Okay.
That's the difference. If it's one-on-one, C is
Right.
the only
I guess
option.
we don't know, so I guess C would be the best option.
Because I think it would specify you and your family are.
Yeah, that's true. I think I literally did do that in November.
It's like the LSATs. You got to really like break it down.
No, it's true.
It's so I can already see the scoring system looks insane.
Okay. 5 girls cut in front of you as you're waiting in line for concert
sucks.
tickets. Whoa.
Oh my God.
A, step in front of them, shoving each one slightly so they know you're annoyed. B, clear your throat loudly several times and stare at them. C, stand quietly behind them. There's no point in causing a fuss. D, say, excuse me, but the line starts back there. Wow.
Man, I feel like I would initially hope someone around me would do D. I
Sure.
would probably be C. I'd be a big bitch, probably. 'Cause what are
Stand
you gonna
quietly
do?
behind
5?
them.
Yeah,
Oh.
5 girls is the scariest thing in the world.
And I think correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
I think as a girl, I have done D many a time, saying "excuse me," but the line starts over here.
I've done that too.
Yeah,
It depends how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like kind of,
zesty.
yeah, froggish.
Oh, sure.
I think Orlando said D.
Actually, Orlando circled 2,
What's that one?
C and D.
What the fuck is this?
I
She was
know.
confused like we
I
are.
think she was confused.
This is the first time I believed she's a human being.
Okay, so you said C, stand quietly behind them.
Yeah.
There's no.
I
point
also
in
feel like
talking
so
about
far
it.
these questions are better than like Myers-Briggs.
Yes.
These are more telling about you than Myers-Briggs.
I mean, this is what they prep you for on the SAT contextual reading
Yes.
comprehension
Yeah.
question.
Wait, was this number 11?
This was number 11.
And the answer was
C.
okay. Just want to make sure I have all my A's, B's, and C's in a row.
Yes. Okay, 12. Your crush has finally asked you out. Wow. And you've
Big.
ordered
Finally something good happened.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
finally the arc is moving up.
you've ordered burgers at a crowded restaurant.
Hell yeah.
Suddenly, your next door neighbor and her 9-year-old son appear at your table.
No,
The mother says a cheery hello and asks, "May we join you?"
No,
That's crazy.
this woman needs to be 5150'd instantly. May we
That's
join
crazy.
you?
Committed to an institution, child put with CPS.
This is like literally. This is like Mary Kay Letourneau.
Well, I don't know
Oh
that.
my god!
It is. That's something she would do.
Who's
Be
that?
like, can I
She's
join
the
you?
one. Did you see May December? She was that teacher that like fucked that 13-year-old.
Oh yeah. And like, and the 13-year-old's kind of like fucking with her, like oh,
Well, they had children together and everything.
oh, maybe it's a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
She went to prison. And
I
once
want to
he-
know the one you're talking
There's
about.
one where it was like a adult woman teacher hooking up with like a 13, 16-year-old boy or whatever. And the 16-year-old boy is kind of like giving her shit in the text. He's like, LOL, you want it so bad.
Oh,
or
that was the
whatever.
recent one.
What was
Yes.
that?
Oh, that one was really insane. It was literally just like
Wait, was this a movie or a real
no,
one?
it was a real thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he was just like, damn, you're too thirsty or whatever. Like he was really
Yeah.
like
He was really teasing.
I just
in
think
a-
it's weird and
insane
boundaryless
way.
for an adult to see like high schoolers hanging out and be like, "Can I
No,
join
it's
you?"
wild.
No,
yeah.
it's so true.
It's a red flag in the direction of grooming.
Okay. The options are A, bury your head in the menu until the woman bewildered walks off.
It's totally silent.
B,
Face down on the table.
say that you'll look forward to dropping by her house for a quick visit later, but that you and your
No.
friend have a few things to discuss between yourselves.
Great
C,
answer.
say, no, we're having a private conversation. D, hear yourself stammer, sure, pull up some chairs. Damn.
B, Orlando said B.
What's C again? Just no.
C, no, we're having a private
I
conversation.
probably, yeah. And B is I'm come by later. I'm not doing it. C, I guess.
C, say no.
we
we're
are.
having a private-
We're on a
It's
date.
Yeah,
true.
really.
It's true. And you're right, Orlando did say B. Wow.
Because Orlando thinks she's better than everyone, so she's always
Yeah.
going to be like, "I'll be doing service and volunteering later, but right now."
But that's just a form of white lying. Like I had some
Yeah.
answers that were white lies, and B is a white. You're not swinging
Yeah.
by her house.
No, you're not swinging by.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
Okay, so C.
Yeah, I think
All right.
so.
13. A popular girl always asks for your help with math homework during study hall, but barely speaks to you outside. She's now ambling
there.
over sweetly, geometry book in hand. You, A, say, get lost, you hypocrite. B, help her, but make a point of sighing, drumming your fingers, and checking your watch. C, help her as usual. It's easier than making a scene. D, explain that you'd feel okay about helping her if she were a friend, but considering the circumstances, you think it's best to say no.
Damn, D is somehow the biggest aura loss where it's like, I'll help you, but you have to be my friend.
That's what
the
Orlando
worst.
said.
That is the worst one.
But wait, so how is it a hypocrite? Like, I think it's fucked up, but how is it a hypocrite?
Yeah, I don't know if they're using that word correctly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I'd be like, where's the options like, oh, I'm busy? That's the one I would do.
Yeah.
What's the avoidant one?
Yeah.
The avoidant one seems to be, actually, I don't know. It's either aggressive and then passive,
Yeah, that's
and then
weird,
aura
this one.
loss. I think the closest would be get lost, you hypocrite, because you're saying no. The other ones are saying
Yeah, you can't say get lost with a popular girl though.
get
That's
lost,
crazy.
or so then the only other option that isn't agreeing is
Doing it, but rubbing your fingers.
I'd probably just do that.
oh, helper.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if it's the easiest thing to do,
I guess
Shit.
so.
there's so many things in my life that I already like that.
Oh.
I'm doing the equivalent of that in so many aspects of my life.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, B, 13, B. Okay, 2 more. 14. You've already put in plenty of overtime at the store where you work. 5 o'clock is your quitting time, but your employer begs you to stay until closing at 9. You're exhausted. You promised your parents you'd be home for dinner, and you have to finish reading a novel for English.
Jesus.
You, A, say, I have evening plans, but if you really need me, maybe I can stay. B, apologize, but refuse to work because you have other commitments. C, agree to work without complaint. D, complain, growing flustered that she forgets that you have a personal life.
I think B is the only reasonable one where it's like, I can't. I have other stuff. I'm a high school.
Oh, you
kid.
mean A, I
Or-
have evening plans, but if you really need me. Oh,
No,
oh,
the
oh,
one
oh.
where it's like, no, I'm busy.
Apologize, but refuse to work
Yeah.
because you have other
I
commitments.
think
yeah.
that's the only reasonable
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. B. Okay.
Some of these are gimmies. That was like a gimme.
Yeah. Okay, last one. A guy you don't like at all keeps calling to ask you out. You've
Mhm.
made umpteen excuses, babysitting, family plans, out-of-town guests, even washing your hair. But he doesn't catch on and calls you again. You, A, hang up as soon as you recognize his voice. Damn. B, I would kill myself. B, explain as tactfully as you can that you like him, but only as a friend. Damn. C, say, I have a lot of homework to do this week, but thanks for calling and call again sometime. D, agree to go out with him, then kick yourself for being so stupid.
I think B is the only, but it's like, would you do that? But I feel like the other ones
I
are so
know.
crazy.
I know.
B's
B.
it's got to be B, right?
Yeah, only as a friend, friend zoned. Okay. All right.
Such a hectic. I want to see a movie based on this
So-
person.
Circle the number of points following each
This is
letter.
why it's weird.
You, oh my God, this is like
What?
an intense
The calculations.
calculation.
This magazine is frigged.
Okay, so 1 point
Okay.
for that. Okay. Do you want to read them out to me and then I'll
Yes.
tell you? Okay.
So 2 is A.
2 points.
So
Is this fun for you,
3.
Dan?
I'm curious to see what happens.
Let
I
me
also
get-
assume you'll cut.
Let me
past
get
this
my
and-
phone calculator, honestly. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but like I just can't do this.
That would be
let me
more
go back to
efficient.
the microphone too. Like, am I okay?
Yeah.
I'm not okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we already have 1 plus 2. So that equals 3 if
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
wrong.
Yep. And then what is 3?
C.
3 points.
This is so annoying. So it's 6.
I think it's
3
just
plus 3?
yes. I think what you should do is just read me the letters and you put plus that number and then we'll get the calculation.
Okay. 4 is A.
3 points.
A is 3 now?
We have 5 minutes left.
All right.
And
Don't be mad at me. What's the next one? 5 is A.
4 points.
That's one of the questions. Like your friend is getting mad at you when you're adding up quiz.
No reason she's getting mad at me. Yeah. Okay, 6 is B.
2 points.
Okay, 7 is D.
2 points.
You better be doing this right.
Okay, 8
want the
is
right-
A.
2 points.
Okay, 9 is C.
2 points.
Make that make sense.
It's random sauce.
Okay. 10 is C.
1 point.
That's a good quiz because if it was all A is 1, B is 2, you would know.
Exactly.
11 is C.
3 points.
I genuinely think this is like a government psyop, this quiz.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This is like how they recruited like the people who did 9/11. No, I'm kidding. Okay, 12 is C.
4 points.
4 points.
I haven't gotten a lot of 4s, huh?
Okay, 13 is B.
2 points.
14 is B.
1 point.
15 is B.
1 point.
Okay.
What's the total? Okay,
33. I thought it was going to be a lot more.
Okay, so
Mhm.
do you want to guess what the title of the quiz is?
Like, are you a pushover or something?
That was really
You're
close.
What is it?
Are you too nice or not nice enough?
Mm.
Okay, so 33 points. This is what we got for you. There are lions and there are lambs.
Oh, shit.
And you fall somewhere in between.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah.
You usually manage to get yourself out of unpleasant predicaments, but instead of confronting an issue head on, you escape through the back door, hemming and hawing and saying, I don't think so, or I can't really,
This
or
is really
well-
accurate to my life. This is so accurate.
This is like why it was so convoluted. 'Cause
This is
it's
actually crazy.
accurate.
well, not today. The trouble with being wishy-washy, you find yourself in the same bind again and again, always searching for the perfect excuse. The issue here is clarity, says McMahon and Jordan. I don't know who that is.
That's the government psyop.
You know how you feel, but you don't consistently trust yourself to express your needs honestly so that others can respond honestly in return.
I
Put
relate.
yourself in the other person's shoes and speak your mind directly to eliminate the guesswork and sensitively to eliminate hurt feelings.
That's actually like, yeah, that's real. That's more real than like most.
That's
like,
gonna make you
yeah.
think.
Uh,
Wait, so what did Orlando circle which one they were? They were like perfect score 100%.
No, I don't think so, but they did write their answers in there.
Are the options like you're a lamb in between or a lion?
The lower the scores were, it was like, congratulations, you know what you want. You're
Oh, so that's a good thing. They want you to be a
Oh.
big bitch.
Yeah.
oh yeah, they want you to be a big bitch.
They want
Huh.
Yeah.
They want you to have
Yeah, it's like, no, you can't sit with us. Bitch.
boundaries.
Yeah.
So do you want to guess the year?
That this magazine came out.
Mm.
There weren't a ton of context clues in there.
Well, the thing about like phone calls, and I don't know, like 98,
1983.
83.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. This lady on here, you don't even know.
All the way from like 83 to 98. I feel like nothing. It's all the same.
There's
shit.
no way we could know for
Well, 98
sure.
there was internet. Yeah. 83.
Yeah.
What
Kim
does it say
Delaney
about
of all my
John
children.
Stamos? It says
Wait,
John
let me see this
Stamos.
person. What the fuck?
I know.
I know. She's
All
like
My
a girl
Children.
Stamos.
She's Girl Stamos.
Oh,
John Stamos of General Hospital. That's where he got his start. I
Yeah.
Oh, it's
guess.
before Full House even.
before Full House.
Shit.
I know.
Everything was so different then.
Shit.
How much did that cost you?
This?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like.
You could say like $100 and be like, yeah.
No, I
that's
think
not
it was like $3.
bad. Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
But some of them were more expensive.
Dan, thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you.
our quiz
I
today.
learned a lot about myself.
I'm glad.
I hope you reflect on this and
Yeah.
that you're more direct with people and say, "Get the fuck away."
Yeah,
from
I need
me."
to be more
Yeah.
of a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
you
I'm
need
learning.
to strangle the person with the stained sweater that they give you
Yeah,
back.
get on my
But-
face.
I would go as far to say, Dan, that I think part of your allure is that you are a little lamb in between a
Yeah.
lion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then off stage, I could be a little more lion-esque.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
want, sending emails and stuff.
No, for sure.
A
for
lion
sure.
would send emails.
Oh, no, definitely.
And a
definitely.
lion would block emails from someone who's sending videos.
I've never blocked anybody,
Really?
but maybe I should.
I
Oh.
have, hoping that they notice it, and then I'm like, they didn't even notice.
I feel like that's outer lion, but inner, that's kind of
It's
lamb
lamb.
behavior.
Mm.
I am classic outer lion, inner lamb.
Many such cases.
Many.
Thank you, Dan.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
The Quiz Show with Devin